Do not avert your gaze. All right, Eris. No holding back.
The Oath of the Unseen compels you to exceed your limitations, but do not give in to the temptation to spread greater fear than you are able to withstand. The vow of rivals is about not merely strength, but perseverance. My life. To greater victories.
Here, fishy. It's a bite. Another ribeye.
Right clever of old man Kronos to recruit a bunch of bitter dead against us, ain't it? We got them killed in wars in such. Reckon the payback's only fair. More chances for me handiwork to shine.
My silver's come alive. Back to the main square.
Great Hecate,
Golly,
I
fetch.
celebrate your ways. What did
Well
you
done.
find? And you return to me my will to fight. I shall devote myself to what you teach. Though I have my own methods I employ. Your wisdom ever is beyond my reach. You need but give me something to destroy. Hail!
The sorceress.
Repeated acts of kindness tend to rouse my innermost suspicions or my wrath, but in your case, what little ulterior motive I detect seems more or less benign. And now I've more than enough nectar for my purposes, thank you.
You're most welcome. I've likewise always needed to be guarded, as our enemies abound. So when I come to trust someone, I want them to know it.
I do appreciate the thought.
Wanted to mention, Lord Hypno still is slumbering in the crossroads. I tried dream vapors on him, to no avail. Can you think of anything more potent, perhaps?
Well, I can think of how to make dream vapors more potent, sorcerers. They practically could rouse the dead. As for that dormant son of Nyx, who knows? But little harm in trying.
Thank you, Lady Medea.
That they shall feel. I was saving that for you.
The gods must want for us to give another glorious performance, huh? Come, friends. I'll tear you limb from limb! Your turn! All's well. My favor in exchange for drink? No. You waste your resources and time. My time as well. You'll get a share of spoils if you earn your kills, but nothing more.
I understand. Nevertheless, we're both working for the same family, and I have seen firsthand the efforts you're taking to drive back their enemies. And I'm grateful. Have you had any run-ins with the Titan Prometheus while on Olympus recently? He seems to be the one leading the assault forces besieging your family's home.
Is he now? That's rich. Wasn't he supposed to be tied up on some mountain someplace else, getting picked apart?
How do you not know he's free? You should be hunting him, not this fodder. Who's setting your objectives?
My orders come directly from the king and queen. If you've any concerns with how I'm carrying out my work, just go complain to them. Till next we meet.
You braved the waters in the Rift of Thessaly. A nautical experience not for the faint of heart. Fraught as it is with deathless ships hell-bent on your family's destruction, may you have smoother sailing there next time. Treasure from the sea!
Lost. There. Few more pylons left. Get him, Golly.
What shall become of our fair mountain, love? Just recently we felt such tremors as I'd not experienced before. At first I thought it was Poseidon shaking up the earth again, but one look at him and I knew it wasn't so.
Let's see what else. Now. try this again.
Do not depart just yet.
Golly, get it. Appreciate the help. Next up.
Having that metallic droplet with you at all times, at least till it stops working for the night. Can't go top speed forever, but we try.
I grow strong. Might as well take a sip. Not thirsty, but hey. Let me show you the way. There.
Here.
You fixed it, Neat. This witch is back. There's bodies everywhere. I've had it good, but you're about to get it bad.
Lady Medea, aren't you supposed to stand with me here rather than with him? Though the will of Night would never to be questioned, and this is all part of the vows I spoke.
Night brings terror, sorceress. A fear of the impossible and the unknown. I merely am fulfilling my responsibility unto that cause. So please, address Lord Polyphemus here, not me.
Lord Polyphemus. Think I like the sound of that. After all, lords tend to have big appetites. Now come on over and I'll add you to the corpses on the ground.
return to Shadow now.
Lights out.
On such particularly fearsome nights, the Witch of Shadows is believed to haunt this awfully putrescent field, whilst conducting her profane experiments upon the dead.
Still feel a little nauseous after that. Could switch my keepsake. Good. Shamblers. Sailing on. Better. Clear.
For you!
Special delivery.
The path of stars.
Seleni's hidden strength.
They said you weren't cut out for being above ground. Some underworld curse holding you back. I'd not believe the hearsay for a moment, and sure enough, perhaps they merely fear your potential.
infinite possibility. Vitality. Hermes must be in the area. I was so pleased to see that you decided to come back. How was it at the crossroads after all this time?
A bit uncomfortable at first, but then you showed up, and it was great to see Master Odysseus again. Gave me a few flight path ideas. I didn't overstay, did I?
No, not at all. Well, if you didn't mind it there, then I hope you'll return. And perhaps start to think of it again as a place to stay, not just a place to go.
It's called the Crossroads, Millie. I'd never considered it could be a place to stay. Hey, cheers for giving me a push. With that.
Thank you. There's my order. end of the path. Good. Mine now. The front of the fleet. Olympus, I accept this message. Death to Kronos.
Look what washed up. You washed up on the wrong part of the beach, Trouble. You see that giant stinking carcass over there? That's what you're gonna look like after this.
I'm not nearly that size, Eris. Nor am I an aquatic animal. Nor are you going to kill me. Though I must say, this part of the beach is horrid, and the carcass doesn't help.
What do you even know about beaches or carcasses? I've got my special aspect of the rail here, and all the sights and sounds and smells of the sea. So who needs you? Over here. See that? Who's your new friend? Ugh, where'd those come from? You wish. Oh no, not again, not again!
Your rival was unable to prevail.
For the realm.
A foul shoreline that should never have existed mars the border of the rift, beyond which stately Mount Olympus looms, stricken this night by strife and fear in turn.
The other beach was quite a bit nicer. There. perfect timing.
Conserve your strength. At this rate, we might someday have ourselves a feast to rival one arranged by Dionysus himself. Then let us fight with all our might to bring about such an enticing possibility.
Here's to a future where you've time enough for feasting, not just military strategy. Though I'd not want to see you battle Dionysus, even when it comes to organizing feasts. It almost looks as though you're having to contend with the invaders on your own, Lady Athena. There's a lot of mountain to cover, with too few allies.
Well, we have you, cousin. As for our other allies, we as a family are loath to beg assistance or for anything. To all our followers and compatriots, our message has been clear. We have this matter well under control.
Is that the truth of it, or merely posturing, if you'll pardon my bluntness? You are clearly being overrun.
On the contrary, our automatons have quite effectively held many of our enemies at bay, and you and I can make a significant difference as well if we don't dally. Wisely decided. The enemy awaits.
My blades shine like the moon. The messenger. That's fish. Mine. With me, Crystal. Adamant. Hear me, on my authority.
Queen Hera shall be notified at once.
Back in one piece, Talos? Mindless machinery and nothing more. In the name of Hades. Very well. Do it! A boon awakened. No. Lord Zeus!
When battle rages all around, there's little time for love, little room for beauty. Yet Aphrodite here, she never loses heart. It's almost precious how she strives with all her might, brandishing that decorative spear of hers.
Well, good Lord Poseidon, I'm pleased to know how I inspire you. Though perhaps you ought to pay more attention to our foes than to what I do with my spear, so we can turn this battle in our favor, finally.
Lord Zeus! All clear.
Do
Mind
you
getting
see?
that for me? Thanks, little one. Olympus, I accept this message. That was my boon.
taken all your godly relatives, but they were able to resist the monster Typhon's wrath, despite the blunders that you made. Yet now you hurry back.
I realize this must be complicated for you, as someone whose loyalties are mostly to an eagle, but I am not about to let that thing destroy everything my family built.
You ought to choose your loyalties with greater care, not let them be decided by birthright. Well then, come on. You have a summit and a family to protect. Talent dive. Never belonged to you, but here, have them. Ignite.
Behold the Queen's wrath.
Do. Far worse awaits above.
Did he know he'd lose? For me. The bones. See that, Golly? Why, thank you. one less of Typhon's brood. This feeling, oh. You shouldn't have crossed me. Nicely done. A few more floors. I know this place. Until we meet again.
Darkness guide you.
Almost to the top. Lord Hermes.
All right, Em, I don't want to hold you up now that you're here. You've got important business after all. Just making sure you made it in one piece.
Still in one piece, Lord Hermes, but we'll see how long that sticks. Though who knows, perhaps Typhon will flatten me instead of tearing me to shreds.
Oh, that is grim. Although you know what else is? This entire situation we're in. I mean, look at this place. So how about we both get out of here?
Life.
Boy there.
drown.
They were never born.
Where is Lord Zeus?
You want vengeance, Typhon? Come take it.
Lord Zeus!
Hold nothing back.
That's what you get!
Rise and serve your mistress.
Return to Shadow now. See that, Typhon? To all my family on the mountain, let me pass. That's the sun.
Ahead lies the well-hidden and protected palace of the king and queen of all the gods. That stronghold from which Olympus has fought back against all too many terrible foes.
Keep holding on. Music. Lord Ares. Lord Hephaestus. Lady Aphrodite. Lady Athena. Artemis.
Welcome.
We welcome you.
Moonlight, guide us.
We got that monstrous fiend once more, young lady, thanks most certainly to you. Such courage in the face of catastrophe. And our palace remains safe and secure, and further reinforced should Typhon try for us again.
You were splendid, my dear. Had things grown any more dire, we were preparing for a last resort a son of ours developed. But the cost of it is high indeed. Thus, you have saved us in more ways than one.
It's my pleasure to have been of service to our family, Queen Hera, and to see the wonders of these halls once more. Perhaps we may yet permanently dissuade Typhon soon.
And what do you have in mind on that account? Our own research has yet to yield the force that could take Typhon without also taking this entire mountain down. He's even fiercer now than when he first attacked us long ago.
I've gathered useful specimens of Typhon's flesh, and we've been studying how we can use it in our craft. But we don't yet have meaningful progress to share.
Oh, come now. Driving back that monster more than once is progress meaningful enough. My lord husband thought that your first such victory could have simply been a fluke.
Now, what I said, dear wife, was that a single victory against Typhon did not prove more such victories could be achieved. But now you've demonstrated otherwise, Melinoe, and spurred our hope that we shall rid ourselves of this foul menace soon enough.
King Zeus, Queen Hera, by your leave I ought return with what I found, in case it leads to new discoveries about how we can do just that. Thank you all for your continued aid.
You have our gratitude in kind.
May moonlight guide us. Queen Hera, Lord Uncle Zeus, Great Auntie Hestia, Uncle Poseidon, Grandmother, Lord Hermes.
It's good to see you again, cousin. Just as I was beginning to fear my song would be tonight's sole source of cheer.
Lord Apollo, good to see you too. Please give my regards to the others. I would have liked to meet, but I'd best be getting back.
Of course, you must be on your last legs. The others surely would have liked to see you too, especially your grandmother, but they couldn't leave their posts. Please accept our apologies, and let us help you to return.
Tell Lady Demeter and everyone I wish them well. Goodbye for now, everyone. May you be safe and well when next we meet. Return to Shadow now. Back from the palace. I never imagined I'd see the Palace of Zeus with my own eyes. But I'm glad I'm back. Yes.
Now kneel before me, O horned king, and know your place, lest I reduce you and that flowing mane of yours to dust and scatter it to the four winds.
Yes, that was truly excellent, Dora. Although, horned king? That made it sound as though I was important in some way, when I think you were going for sheer dominance.
Yeah, that's a good note. Just kind of popped into my head, you know? The antlers. They are striking. They real?
Don't you touch them.
I'm gonna.
I said don't.
I'm gonna.
Please?
Oh, what gives? The adamant rail's back to normal. I must have hit a hidden switch on it or something, but it doesn't even work here, let alone transform.
Take the hint, Eris. You may be the bearer of the rail for the time being, but it doesn't answer to you alone. Even if it lets you aim and shoot.
If only it let me aim and shoot right now. You better not be behind this trouble. Or if you are, you change it back. I liked it more the other way.
It can hear you, you know.
Commendable result.
I could make stronger dream vapors. I'd not expected Lady Medea to be stationed in Ephira still, Headmistress. To think even a witch of her experience wasn't able to prevent the city's fall.
It was not her responsibility to try. Medea was there to blend with the locals. It seems she's even more successful at it now, with most of them deceased. I trust she aided you in her own way.
That she did, yes. Headmistress, I've a bottle of ambrosia here, and thought perhaps we could share it at the taverna, if you could step away with me a bit. I know it's an odd time.
Malinois, I'm going to resist my impulse to tersely decline, so that I might remind myself as to whether the greatest of Olympian delicacies lives up to its reputation. Let's be off. I had not given this taverna any real thought. Such gathering places where one can be unguarded, dare I say, relaxed. A liability. We need our senses sharp.
But now that you're here, you've come to realize that having such a place where we in trades can commingle has its benefits? And that I didn't overstep when I restored it?
Yes, I have, and no, you did not. The tension about these crossroads has grown too palpable for my liking, as this much nervous energy does our cause no good. But I digress. Discussion of our cause ought be off limits here.
Ah yes, more rules. Just what this taverna needs to ease the tensions of our small band of loyalists. I think you're onto something, Headmistress.
Oh, I see how it is. What, a sip or two of ambrosia and suddenly your inhibitions are all gone? A powerful effect. We ought to use it in the cauldron, if not here.
We're still talking about our cause and our craft. Why don't you tell me of a time when you were closer to my age, if you don't mind?
I mind. Though perhaps as we delve deeper into this bottle, I shall not mind as much. Shall we find out?
To discovering the truth.
Ignore my sullen turn back there, Malinois. These evenings I am more concerned about the future than the past. I trust I did not overly affect the atmosphere.
Nonsense, Headmistress. We're grateful you could join us.
Amazing work.
Come along.
Well, well. Really must be making Typhon mad. What's the plan there besides that? Get so caught up in all the glory that you lose sight of our real enemy?
The father of all monsters represents an urgent threat. You'd know it if you saw him for yourself. If Olympus is laid to ruin, Kronos prevails. We wouldn't be able to stop him.
Speak for yourself. The underworld never needed any of those gods. Kronos wouldn't even be here if not for them.
Thank the fates we have you to deal with him.
Thank the fates.
Catch of the night.
This place has changed so much since I took off. If you told me half the stuff was here, you'd have had a way easier time persuading me to come back.
I wanted to see if you'd do it of your own accord. And also, surprise, you still remember the trick to locating the place.
Hard to forget it once you know the way. Though, finding a good landing spot, I'm out of practice on that front. I nearly crashed into the cauldron.
No, what happened?
I crashed into Master Odysseus instead.
What can we do? From sleep to waking dream and then beyond. So mote it be. All right, Lord Hypnos, let's give this a new attempt. We have to get you out of there. But first, breathe deep. The same dream as before. He's truly stuck. Not moved at all. Let's see if this works. Not a care in the world.
Thanks for that.
I've something for you here. One moment, please.
Again.
If you are dreaming even here, then I must ask if I could see into your psyche deeper still, Lord Hypnos. Whether you let me in is up to you, but once again, breathe deep. What? This is quite comfortable, really. What are all these things? Wait, there he is. Oh no, he's still asleep. You look comfortable. Lord Hypnos? Lord Hypnos, can you hear me? Answer me. Anything? A twitch of the eye? Oh, come on, please. Sleeping. He's dreaming about sleeping? Or about dreaming? This is beyond me still. How far has he descended? Good old Thanatos. Busy all time. His brother Thanatos. Oh, blast. The dream's collapsing again. No. Oh, got farther that time, but how many dreams are you having? But if you're dreaming of death, perhaps... Sleep well for now, my lord. Rest easy, son of Nyx. Very well.
Made it back.
Come, Tula.
You really showed that Typhon, huh? You like that one, huh? One must at times hold fast to one's emotions, and at others know to let them loose. And when you want to let them loose, or try out one of them nocturnal arms, know that I'm here.
This anger is for Kronos, sir. Here you go, Tula. Works every time. For you. Ooh. Descura, reveal your secrets.
Yeah, making it happen.
Ignium, reveal your secrets. You are bound to me, and I am your bearer. Let our bond grow strong. Which shall it be? fear may spread. Knight's Testament can wait. Moonlight guide us. I'll get you, Kronos.
What a coincidence! It's you, and you're already quick. But you can always be a little quicker. Not me, though.
Greater might.
Slow, enormous, stubborn as he clambers toward our highest peak, driven by vengeance, rage. In some respects, I do admire him, though I am grateful you were there to dash his hopes.
More whispers. Go on, Tula. It's over. Tula never fails.
A small gift. You traveled far bearing the embryo I gave to you, which was an interesting matter to observe, and in accordance with the Fate's design. But did they spur your actions, or did you, or I, further amusement to consider? Thus, thank you.
Another evening where you're forced to do the bidding of the gods. It's not a partnership you've got with them, you know. They'll tolerate you just as long as they think you're inferior to them. Now here, take this and go.
Fate fabric. Next.
Thought I'd drop in.
Hail, sister.
Hard making
making friends with goddesses, but I have what I need. We can be on our own without feeling alone, you know? I hope you know. That's how it is for me.
I do know, and feel much the same. When we're not watching one another's backs, we have Selene and Headmistress watching over us. Still, it's always good to see you face to face.
You too. Most of my family I can do without most of the time. You're an exception. We may not be sisters by blood, but you'll always be Sister Malinoe to me.
Likewise, Sister Artemis.
We Silver Sisters were the keepers of the Nocturnal Arms. The blades of Lim and Oros serve Knight's will at your command, but there is more to them.
You're serious? I'm listening. What would you have me do?
At the Silver Pool, invoke the blades with this. I see your threefold shadow with the Phantom Queen. I think you're ready now. It should be...
I see your threefold shadow with the Phantom Queen. A waking phrase. Thank you for the honor, Artemis. Whose aspect is this, do you know?
Oh, no one in particular. Just another threefold goddess of shadow, like Sister Hecate, but of a different age and place. I shouldn't say more. You'll see for yourself soon enough.
I see your threefold shadow with the Phantom Queen.
Then it's yours. Moonlight guide you.
I should be able to avoid this lot. Can't right now. For the underworld. It's no use. I bid you shine for me again tonight.
Not even monstrosities such as Typhon could resist you, little star. Your headmistress and I always knew of your potential. Now I have witnessed you live up to it and more. Night Bloom.
Together we shine. Don't be frightened. I'm ready. Just me. Tula, fish. Caught out.
Specimen procured.
Moonlight guide us.
No light reaches me here.
Chaos, I heard your call. Let's see what else. Primordial strength. Need to recharge. What wants this place come forth? Thank you, Selene.
Grow strong under the stars.
The sheer might of the moon. Go, Tula. It's over.
Caught bigger ones than that. Can't you see my brother and I are in the middle of something?
We meet again.
Tough call.
I trust this message finds you well. We must remain in close communication as best we can, even if it means employing the services of your underworld's boatmen every so often.
But go.
Well, well. Sister Selene aided you in getting here to me. But have you learned to harness her power?
On that account, I would prefer to demonstrate than speak. With your permission, of course, Headmistress.
Permission granted. Now, show me what the moon can do once in your grasp. Cross flames!
I can't do it.
Arise, sisters!
I release you.
I know that one. How did that miss? That is enough. Return to Shadow now.
Yes.
A change of attire? Please help yourself, my girl. You cannot help the gods above, you know. My legions are vast, and death means little to them anymore. Not that your efforts here shall be of much consequence either.
Your surface legions fight and die for you, yet you hide behind them here. If you're so certain of your victory, you'd be leading them.
Leadership, my girl, is not about having to do everything oneself. It is about ensuring others share your same ideals and methodology. Wherever you may go, you shall encounter many who embrace my point of view, I think.
No shortage of fools. The fan. Come on, Tula. That briny smell. Spindles. changed about my Chaos Boon? A sturdy staff indeed.
So, yeah, I guess. Like, anyway, you again.
May moonlight guide you.
Thanks.
These waters are still filthy. I know all sorts of purification rites. You've aided me so often, the least I can do is help sort this out.
And what exactly do you have in mind? A bunch of soap? I don't think that's gonna work. It's a big sea out there. No, I think I'm just gonna have to move on.
That may be just the thing. You said before you wish to mourn for what you've lost. You might attempt that in the fields below where Echo now resides. If you can bury your past with her, perhaps your aura may be cleansed.
You think me talking to Echo's gonna clear things up? Well, couldn't hurt, I guess. And they love me down in the fields. Tell you what, I'm gonna give it some thought.
Thanks. Places out at sea.
We should be able to hold back Typhon for a while longer, especially now that you've shown us a thing or two about how it's done, Sunshine. You're going after Kronos now, aren't you? Well, ridding us of him certainly wouldn't hurt.
Why not?
How sensible. Do not test the limits of my patience. Recently, I have little to spare.
Here he comes.
Ourselves like this, although at least we make it brief.
Visions of mates with their scales of green. Go for a swim and they'll be your queen. Call your journey and the bounty of the sea.
I have the gold. that you've seen Nemesis about. She's supposed to be at a post, but I think you probably can understand. Whatever it takes for the family and the realm, right? Then may she go unseen. Hear me, on my authority. Going in.
Go on and heckle us, lady. We're big. We've got thick scales. Scylla's got a voice like yelping dogs. Her lustrous hair looks like a bunch of snaky heads. We've heard it all.
I wasn't going to say any of those things, which strike me as bizarre. Perhaps if you didn't antagonize your audience so much, they'd be more charitable.
Their words roll right off our backs. At least mine. I only care about their cheers and their screams, which all start to sound the same after a while. This song's called Bewitching Eyes. Jenny, she's all yours. Keep flying. Jenny, what's wrong with you? Why, you...
It'll be all right. See you in the crossroads. Try another one, maybe. The bangle. Out of here. They've sealed me in.
Think you'll take more than me? Could use more coin. How about I take yours soon as we're finished around here?
Illuminate my
Let's see how
path.
quick you are.
Just watch.
Watch it. Got what they deserved. Take the damn gold. Damn it. How many times you going to take my gold? Rules of this wager might be too much in your favor after all.
You set the rules of this wager yourself. You'd never go easy on me, would you, Nem? Though you can't bring yourself to make things overly unfair for me either.
Beginning to think it might be a weakness of mine. Well, go buy yourself something nice, Princess. Don't need to hear more metal clinking around every step I take anyway. Better go.
Olympus, I accept this message. I choose otherwise. Greater strength. By my father's name. For safekeeping. Laughable. That's enough slithering about.
Ares and I were just chatting about how we seem to get on best when we're on the same side of a war. So, brother, is this all an elaborate ploy to bring us closer together?
I think it's merely that a proper war brings out the best in all of us, even in you, Apollo, and in me. The rigors of conflict forge unbreakable bonds and make for powerful blessings.
So bright. Let me help you. It's you, thank the fates.
Thank the fates. Thank the fates. Thank the fates.
Thank you, my friend.
My friend.
Got their attention, huh? In the name of Hades. Cheers, Hermes. Lycaeans. Show me the way. will fight. Such secrets in this stuff. Huh. Olympus, I accept this message. You're all mired up again.
Placated for the moment, terrifying Cerberus turns his attention from the princess to the gates of Tartarus below.
Tears. Moving on. This should help. Here goes. Almost there. Some assistance, please. No escape. This is a Styxion. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
Be very careful where you tread, my girl.
A few more chambers still. Father.
Your mother was so proud when you were born. We did not always think that we would have another child, but we decided to try again.
And you did the most important thing parents can do. You protected me. As for my mother, I know her beautiful smile. The way she's looking at me in the painting that I have.
The painting, it survived. The witch, she must have taken it. And such a risk for such a thing. Know that your mother's radiance cannot be captured, no matter the artist's skill.
The multi-headed monster keeps his fury well in check, beside the rightful underworld king.
Perish. How about... That's what you get. Tucked away. Hear me, on my authority. See that, Lord husband? Renewed.
Most excellent.
Worth the risk.
A calculating choice, perhaps, but not without its violent repercussions.
Careful flight, Ares. Lost it buzzing. Go, Tula.
Sometimes I like to benefit the losing side to give them a full...
For the battle to come. Now, Shade. enough. Quick dip. Great Anubis, grant me and Discura now abyssal strength.
You have now seen something of this world. Consider what the gods have wrought. War, famine, betrayal. During my golden age, there were no such concerns. It was a tranquil time. Until the gods decided to wrest control for some...
Perhaps your rule was not as perfect as you claim. Perhaps you were a stifling presence on your children and their generation, leaving them with little choice but to rid themselves of you.
They failed. And thus presents itself this golden opportunity to teach my children and their generation a most valuable lesson about having to live with the consequences of their actions. Come, my subjects, prove yourselves to me. You twist my servant's will. Yes. You shall not. I grow weary of your antics, girl. Come join us, honored guests, and beg pardon all the dust. A moment, please. You would dare. This victory of yours shall be short-lived.
For the unseen. The remains of time. So much dust.
The ancient mirror of night, that conduit of dark primordial power from before time took hold, lies forgotten amid the myriad possessions of the captive underworld prince.
An ordinary mirror, nothing more. To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
nice name. Malinois, are you out there? No? There. Hello again, sister. You wanted me to search for signs of Kronos preparing for a big surprise, and while it isn't much, I did locate machinery in Tartarus that seemed a little out of place.
Machinery? You mean the gears that turn the ever-shifting chambers? In my time, that machinery is spread through Tartarus as far as I can see. What do you make of it?
Well, normally I wouldn't have made anything of it, but perhaps it's connected to what you're saying. I'm working on tracing where it leads. What about you? Any word on how we ought to proceed?
We need a weapon. The problem is that Kronos can resist the arms once used to vanquish him. On top of that, it needs to be available both to you in your time, and to me in mine. The closer to our family, the better. Can you think of something suitable?
Nothing immediately comes to mind. I have some mortal weapons in my chambers, but they hardly worked at any point. A weapon both in my time and in yours. And none of the infernal arms will do.
Give it some thought, but please make haste. Kronos shall realize what I'm up to here eventually, and this connection weakens every night. For now, I'd better go.
Hold on. What happened to the servants of this house? To my friends? You said Kronos took everybody. Did you mean everybody, or...
Well, no. Hypnos is with us, but fast asleep. Commander Skelemius, too. He's marshalling the Shades still loyal to our father. Poor Cerberus has been cast out into the morning fields. But as for all the rest...
Oh, at least the good Commander Skelemius made it out. But Nyx, Achilles, Thanatos, Megara, Dusa, Orpheus... Our grandfather has all of them locked up.
He has our father bound in chains in Tartarus. I understand he's trapped the others, frozen them in time. But we can break his hold on them. I'm certain that we can. Goodbye for now, brother. Think of a weapon we can use to set this right.
Sure thing. I think of weapons all the time.
We're counting on you, brother. Interesting.
Go pick on someone else.
Looks like Eris is back.
Speaking as someone with no small experience starting wars, I gotta say, just because I'm not working for Kronos doesn't...
Eris, that was one of the worst sentences I think I've...
Go look at what he's done, objectively, and tell me I'm wrong.
No, thank you. Another victory. Dora, wow. What brings you all the way out here? The Taverna is just about the last place I expected to find you.
Way to make me feel incredibly self-conscious. Thanks, Mel. But, yeah, I'm trying to put myself out there a bit more, I guess. Now...
Well, I think that's great. Though, I know how difficult it is. I used to never be able to approach others, but I kept doing it, and it's easier now.
Easier, but never easy, right? I don't know why I bother. Most of these Jades are pretty boring.
They haven't met you yet.
So long. You showed that right. We heard about the Titan's latest misfortune by your hand. Is all else
I think so. We just need to find a suitable weapon now, and then...
Perhaps not everything, but plenty. You know the rest by heart, and I'll not pry for further details. But should an unexpected setback come...
I shall. Fair trade.
decided. Ought to admit it when I'm wrong. Never thought you'd get to Kronos in the first place. Before I did, anyway. Much less beat him down, repeated.
Nemesis, I want you to know it was astonishing to hear those words coming from you just now. It seems we're each more than capable of surprising the other. But mainly, thank you.
No need. Fair is fair. Had my chances to catch up with you, but couldn't get through all the pitfalls in the way. Might be I could have taken Kronos too.
Now don't lose heart. There's much left to be done, and we need all your strength and vigilance. We're the unseen.
Couldn't resist giving one of your pep talks.
Good to see you, Goddess.
No Icarus tonight. I never could delve into the abyss of the subconscious with you, O Sleep. With my brother, the path was so clear. Well, we shall find another way. When last we spoke in the taverna, I didn't mean to shame you for your musical tastes. I just had no idea that Skilla could be taken seriously by anybody, much less you.
Think nothing of it. Siren music's an acquired taste. Acquired by all those who sailed in their vicinity whilst I was home. Incessant drivel, though, that's all.
Well, perhaps I was a bit uncharitable in my assessment. It's just, I have trouble separating my disdain for the...
It must be very catchy, eh?